Hello. Okay, I'm gonna be playing Planet Zoo. It has been a long time since I played this game. Okay, so let's get that up and going. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my previous one that I have done prior. When I used to stream a lot more frequently over at on Twitch, not at Twitch, on Twitch. So let me go ahead and find it really fast. Like I said, it's been a long time. I know it's in here. Shoot, did I name it? I want to say it's this one or that one. Or is it this one? Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, hold on. I thought I named it something. I have a little area that I named. It was Gator Land. I don't know why I was thinking that was like the whole zoo's name. This might not be it. I don't know what happened to it then. We'll see. Okay. Let me see real quick if this is the one. No, I can already say that this is not it. That is so interesting. I know I would not have thrown it away. I might not be able to show you that, Sue. I'm going to really be upset if I accidentally deleted it. I put a lot of hard work into that one. And I really wanted to show it to y'all. I swear I just saw it too. Come on. Little penguin. Okay. Huh. Oops. Okay, well. I don't know what happened to my Zoom. That actually makes me really upset. I swore I just saw the name to it as well. Let me see. No. Darn. Okay. That actually makes me really sad. Let me try this one really fast. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this one last one before I just say apparently I just lost it. I do not remember deleting. I don't think I would have deleted that one. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be this one, but I think that's the only thing in that one. Oh, not the only thing, but still not. No. Okay, well, apparently I have accidentally deleted it. That is really sad. I put a lot of work into that one. Okay. Is there a way to, like, bring back my old zoos? Did I delete it or see which ones I deleted? Probably not. Career, challenge, franchise. Okay. Okay. Yep, sad face. Okay. That was my fault, I guess. Okay, so. No, it's not in here either. Okay. New zoo, I guess. Okay. Okay, so when playing this game, you're able to do different biomes. So we have a desert one. We have grassland, tropical, temperate. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Taiga, and tundra. So, just to give you guys an idea. So, desert one looks like this. Grassland looks like this. Tropical, like that. Temperate. It's like different maps that we have. We got this one as well. And then tundra. Some of these are more snowy than others. I usually play in temperate or tropical, so we're just going to stick with what I know. I might pick a new location, though. Do-do-do. Kind of like that one. Because all the mountains surrounding it. We're going to try this one. And then, I don't really know what I want to name the zoo yet. I know I can change the name later. So, just for now, I'm just going to put zoo. And then we'll come up with the name for it later. Okay, so when starting off on a new save, you have a big, flat, unopened area. I'm playing in sandbox mode. I do like to play franchise, but I kind of want to just focus on, like, decorating and making, you know, like a park that I actually want. Versus worrying about building from the bottom up. Though, now that I'm saying it, I kind of want to do that too. Yeah, we're just going to build. Okay. So, let's see. Well, now that I said it, I think I can change it though. Hold on. Can I or no? No. Okay, well, apparently I don't know what I want to do today. Because now I want to do the franchise mode. Okay, so franchise mode, which I think that's what it was. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I want to say it was the temperate. Oh, it doesn't show me now. Dang. Okay, I want to say it was this one. Okay, so we're gonna do Oceania. We're gonna do easy, and hopefully I can still change my zoo's name because I'm just gonna put zoo. Okay. So I lied. We're not going to do the nice, easy mode. We're going to do the franchise mode. So in this mode, we start off with like a certain amount of money. As we can see, we have $40,000. I have all this already. You get these to be able to get certain kinds of animals and certain things by doing, what it says right there. And I pretty much have to build and, become successful. Let's see. So I got that one right now. So we have a challenge, adopt exhibit species, adopt and place 2 different exhibit species. Okay. And then Pro Bonobo, release a 10,000 silver rated bonobos to the wild. Okay. So obviously, like, the goal with some of these games is to release these animals back out into the wild. So I have a whole list because I have all the DLCs for this game. So we have a bunch of these. The one it wants us to do right now is this one. So, in 10,000 of them. I think that's a community one that all of us do. Not just me. I think that just started because I was not there a couple minutes ago. Let's see. Okay, so right now it's free. Okay, there you go, zoo. Okay, so I can change the name once we decide what the name we want to be. I don't like playing in the dark, so what? That is 8. Yeah, that's 8 o'clock. That's 6 o'clock. Yeah, we'll do up till 6 o'clock. So right now our tickets are $3 for both the adult and child. They will tell us when our tickets are too expensive or too cheap. We can expect inspections. So they'll see if like our animals are doing good, if they're healthy. We'll get a reputation based off of these things. We can see our cash flow. We can do loans and marketing, since all that kind of stuff. We can do researching to get more items for the animals, so to make them happier. Obviously we hire people. And then this just kind of tells us about our guests, like how many people are happy versus what they need, and their education. Education is like what we teach them in the game. So like a lot of the areas we can like teach them about like the animals, and you can have like talk shows and stuff like that. And so that will go up that way, because that's also another goal, is to educate them while they're here and not just to look at the animals. And then obviously we have crime as well, so we can place up security cameras and hire security guards and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I am horrible at explaining, and I don't like that it's raining, but yeah, I can't change it. Okay, so first things first, I usually like to build. Okay, so I have all the paths. Okay, I wasn't sure if I needed to research the path as well to get new paths, but I obviously do not have a bunch of money, so I can't go all out with the decorating right now like I usually do. So let's see, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. And we have like different themes. Let me show you guys real fast. So for our I could show you. Let's see. I actually might not have all. Yeah, I do not have all the themes unlocked right now because I'm starting off in this one. Okay. Well, we have different themes, and then actually I should be able to show you. Yep, there we go. So we have like an African theme, aquatic, Arctic, Australia, classic, conservation. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. East Asia, Europe, Indian, Indonesian, New World, North Africa, Ocean, the Planet Zoo basic one, which is like these ones right here, rustic, South America, Twilight, and Zookeeper. So let's see. So I like to build like a long walkway going in, and then have that area be like where the initial bathrooms and stuff are. Do I want this one, or do I want a different one? I'm gonna go with wood for now, because actually no, let's do this one, because I can't always change it later. So I'm gonna, so the grid path just makes it so it squares up nicely and stays nice and straight, which I like. And then I can also make this so it's rounded edges versus squared edges. When I want curvy paths, I can just deselect this area, and I'm going to make this long to show you. And from there, we can make curvy paths all we want. Okay. I gotta fix that. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, there we go. So, paths, let's see. I'm going to pause the game while we build this part of it. Okay. So, align to the grid. I do want, actually I'm going to fix this area right here. Okay. So, and that sucks is the paths also cost money. So, yeah, 40,000 we start off with. So this is where everybody's going to walk in from. The way they appear is, let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. Is by like these little teleportation devices right here. And over there. We can make this area look a lot nicer normally, but again, I am limited on money. And at the beginning, I'm also going to be limited on animals as well until I do further research. So, I think for right now, because we can always switch things up of how they look as it goes by. I'm going to have this area right here be like the little bathrooms, information center, and all that fun stuff. Okay. Okay. So then, facilities. Let's see, merchandise information. So we have like a little information thing right here. And we get more and more of these like cute buildings as well, the more I research all this. Okay, so I'm gonna put one, I'll put that one right there. I want a restroom as well. This will be like the restroom at the beginning of the parks. Okay. And then, let's see. I'm going to just do a basic food stall and drinks. And over here, we get some drink stalls. We got like these plain ones right here because we can like build around it and like make it our own. But just for the sake of this going simple for right now and all crazy until I have more money, we're just going to do the preset ones. Okay, so we have those. We can also put in some like ATM machines as well, so they're able to pull money out if they need to. And what's cool is this game is pretty customizable. So we got this right here, so we can pretty much change it to whatever color we want. So if we wanted to match more of our theme, like say we have like an African theme, we can make this like more brown colored versus you know, the bright colors. Like that better. Okay. Oh, I kind of see why that was blue now. I'm just going to keep... Yeah, we'll keep it that color. Okay, and then... we can, like, yeah, change it up like that just so we can make it match the theme more. I'll just keep it like that for right now. And then... we're also going to want sitting for them, especially if they have, like, little food area right here. So we have picnic benches, we have normal benches for them. Again, as we go on, we'll get more and more furniture to decorate with once we do more research. So, and then obviously we have some restaurant tables as well. Let's see. I forgot how little we start off with. We'll just do these ones. So we can just like place them right here. And wherever you have food, or basically every 2 feet, you're going to want a trash can. Because if the trash can is not accessible to them within so many feet, they will just throw it on the ground. And you'll get docked points for having a dirty zoo. Okay, so I think that area for right now is okay. And then another thing we can do, obviously, is decorate around it. Because, you know, pretty boring. Just all that right there. I usually like just put a bunch of trees and stuff like that around them. Let's see. Normally I would just stick with like the theme that I'm going with, but I don't really like have a lot of those items right now. So I'm just trying to see what I do have available to me. Let's see. It's also been a long time since I've had a decorate on this game, so. Let's see. Oh, that is huge. Okay. Do-do-do-doom. I am just completely picking random trees right now. That's a little too tropical. And on top of that, they also have tons like of little bushes and stuff like that to put underneath here. So they got things like these, the ferns. Ooh, look, they have little spruce trees. Bramble bushes. Some brackens. I'm just totally reading the names off of these. I don't actually know all these names by heart. And then we have this. We have like some dry grass to put on here. We have moss. Coastal pig face, whatever that is. Then we have like foxglove. We have cherry blossom trees. Well, those are pretty actually. I like that. We have these as well. And then we have like flowers and plants as well. And then we can actually like make our own like garden bed pretty much as well. We have like different pottery things. Pottery. Yep, that's totally what I meant. Planters. We have different planters. Let's see. So I'm just going to put some random stuff right now, just so it doesn't look so empty behind it. And I usually like throw in some rocks and stuff like that as well. Kind of fills it up a bit. Usually if I'm doing an area that is like themed, I gotta be careful, I forgot about money. I actually might have to stop there. I just realized how little I had. We just throw in a couple rocks. But usually I try to like stick with a certain theme for areas. So if I'm like doing panda areas, not like panda, like Asian areas, what do you call it? I'll stick to that kind of stuff. I'm doing like an African area with like lions and all that kind of stuff. Then I'll stick with those like type of decorations. So it's not like completely mismatched. Let's see. Some of these rocks are like absolutely huge. And then what's cool about this game is with how customizable things are. we have like this advanced setting right here. So if I don't like how long this looks, or tall, I guess you should say, I can actually sink it into the ground and make it, you know, more flat like that. I can also pretty much just turn it any way that I like. It is very customizable. You can actually make habitats using rocks. Eee, okay. Which is nice. Especially with like lines and stuff like that. I like to. That did not fix it. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Because with like lines and stuff like that, I don't typically like using the pre-made ones. Over any animal, basically. Let's see. I just passed it, didn't I? Okay. Not the one I meant to grab. Let's see. But yeah. So we are able, I can talk. We are able to decorate really good if we want to. Okay, so we've got that little area set up now. We should make our first animal. So I'm going to do it out from here so we have nice enough space for it. Okay. And then after that, once we have one animal in, obviously so I can generate money, I'm going to start letting people come in. So that way we can start earning some money. Okay, so I am going to go with this one for right now. I might change it out. So the way we can make fences is by using these pre-made ones. Another way we can do it is by using this null one, and it's invisible. And again, we can use like things like rocks and walls and stuff like that to act as a barrier. Which is pretty cool because you can make these places look very natural. So it doesn't really look like they're in a glass cage. I am not that creative though. Sometimes I have my moments, but overall I do not. Okay, and I think I'm going to block this one from them seeing it. So they're not like all crowded. Nope. I'm going to need to move that a little bit. Alright, whatever. Not too bad. Okay. But if I have this open right here to where they can see it, they will all crowd right here versus like walking away from it. So I don't want them to be able to see right here. So what we can also do as well, since they're not going to be able to see this area anyways, you can change this out. And I don't really like the way this one looks though, so I guess we'll stick with that one for right now. Okay, so let me see. I don't know if I'm going to have like a walker right here, but for now I'm going to leave that open. Yeah, I can't control the weather when it is in franchise mode. And I know I just picked it, but I forgot. I think I picked temporary. No, tropical. I think I picked tropical. So tropical, we're gonna get lots of rainy weather and stuff like that. So what's gonna be cool is I can actually like build like shelter in front of these things, so people don't get as wet as they're viewing animals. So that's pretty nice. And I can like with the aquatic animals, so like penguins and the sea lions and all that stuff that need lots of water, I can actually build like underground so they can see them like in the water versus just on top and like some of the water. Which I have done that before and I really liked it. Shoot, what was I about to do? Okay, so another thing is with this, I need to make some staff faculty stuff. Staff buildings. The only thing about that is that these people are finicky about being able to see the staff buildings. They think that it is a horrible sight to behold if they are able to see any of the facilities. So we have what we really need. I think, right? Trade, yeah, a trade center. This trade center is where the animals will go when I first purchase them. And then after that, I will send them to quarantine to make sure they are not sick. So having them behind these buildings should help with that issue of them feeling like they can see it. Workshop, a vet, shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on everything else. I'm just gonna get the basic one. So we have the research center. This is how we're gonna get more of the themes, the decorations, the animals, the toys and food for the animals, and upgrading some basic ones. Then we have the quarantine. This is where the animals go when they first get here to make sure they're not sick, or if they are sick, they go there. The vet will help take care of them. The workshop as well. I think that's where the mechanic people go. And I think I want to say that, yeah, that's where the keepers go. So, now in order to get the animals anywhere, I'm going to have to hire some people. So, we for sure need at least one keeper, one caretaker, a vet, and I think for right now I can get away with just that. And then I did actually forget facilities. No, barriers. I need a door, so I'm gonna go with this one right here. They're not opposed to seeing the door, at least, so I will do that right there. Okay, now that we have those buildings and some people, we will be able to now get some animals. So we're going to reset the filters and see what we can get. So right now we don't have like a lot available to us. So let's see. So we have these. They look like gazelles, but I guess they're called addicts, and some African buffaloes. Do we have more? Okay, I was about to say, I don't think we usually have that little. Okay. African chested porcupine, savanna elephant, African leopard, African penguin, more elephants, more penguins. Let's see, a tortoise. Let's see, a giant tortoise, a wild dog. Oh, we have some alpacas, alpine goats. I might just start off with like some simple animals and ones that I know are not going to need like a bunch of space. The alpine ibex, American alligators. We're still in the A's. Oh my gosh. American bisons. Ooh, the Arctic fox looks so cute. Look at that. Okay, leopard. let's see, we have an otter, a water monitor, a Arctic wolf, a camel, however you pronounce that. Let's see, a tapir, a Bengal tiger. Oh my gosh. That should be way. Okay, so I want to see, this is not all of the animals I have. Okay, so yeah, I should be able to do more research and get more animals. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which one we should start with. We need something that doesn't need a lot of space. How much space is this? So to figure that out, we can just like open this up right here. Shoot, where was it? Terrain. Okay, so land area, we have 12,500. So when looking at these animals, they all have like different land they need, like space, obviously. So we have a crocodile. And then we can look over here. So they can have 2. So we'll do 2 adults. They only need 2,700. Okay, I want something that's going to need a little bit more space. Ooh, what about a bear? I don't know how much space they need, but let's see. Okay, so we got a polar bear. It's going to be all the way up here. Brown bear, brown bear. Okay, so they need, yeah, just 2 as well. Only 6,000. That's actually not a lot of space. I know I didn't make it that big, did I? Yeah, I kind of did. I just realized that is completely crooked. That will annoy me, so let's fix that real fast. Oh my gosh, I did that so horribly. Okay, we're just going to have to redo this part because that is going to annoy me. Okay, so it's gonna, not what I'm trying to do. Okay, and then, I don't mind it being like a little bit crooked, but that was just, oof, painful. Okay, that is actually kind of a big space, so we're just gonna divide this in half. So we're gonna put a wall. Let's see. Okay, we'll start that wall right there. And we're definitely gonna make it so they can't see each other, because they can actually start getting into fights just by being able to see each other, which is totally fun. Okay. And then, let's see. Edit this a little bit. Okay. Then that should make it to where I can. There we go. I might actually be able to move it open. Yep. So we did that one. Let me try this one. Okay. Okay, there you go. That's more than half. Let me just fix that. There we go. I can do that. Okay, so that also means then I need to put the path more out here. I like to try to keep it too wide, like 2 squares wide, because then it gives them enough space to move around. They will complain if there's not enough walkway. And especially like in the front of the park is usually like the most busy area. So you're going to get most of the people crowding up in the front areas. When it gets like towards the back area, you can kind of thin out the walkways a little bit if you want to. Okay, so we have 2 different things like that. Just to kind of make it match at this point, I'm going to put this side as this as well, and then just have the openings right here. So let me go ahead. So a quick way we can do that versus having to delete that fencing is we can just do this and click on this, and it'll just change it for us. Okay, so we have 2 enclosures, which actually means I need 2 doors. Oops. Okay, there we go. So now we can actually choose 2 different animals. Since that actually was a little too big, I did not mean to have it that big. So that means now we're at 5,400 on this side and 6,100 on this side. So now that we have 2 different sizes, we can get 2 different animals. So, let me see. I like how I said I want something simple. And I looked at grizzly bears. So let's see. I want to say these guys do need a lot of space. They're so cute though. How many do you need? So right here it gives us like a lot of the information. The ones that I really look at is mainly right here. I look at the group size, so this tells me how many I can have. So this shows me I need at least 1. I can have up to 10 in one area before they start getting aggressive with each other. I can have up to 5 males or 5 females. I need at least 1 of each though. So this tells me over here, I can say, okay, I'm going to get 5 of them right now. That means I need at least 3,000 feet. It'll also tell me if they need like climbing requirements and how high I need to let them climb, and water, how much water like space out widthwise, and how deep I need it to be. This right here tells me what kind of fencing I need. So I need at least a grade 2, which when you go right here, so this is like one of the ones we're using. This one is a grade 5. The other one that we use is a grade 3. So both of these will work. And then we need it to be at least 4.95 feet tall. So if I wanted to, I can say for this one at least, I can actually bring this height down. So 4.95. So it doesn't have to be exact. You can keep it higher if you want to. So we can have this one be lower now. Some of the animals require very high fencing and non-climbing ones. And also some of these are not waterproof. So if they're not waterproof, then the water will seep out. So like this one right here. This is climbable, so you have like monkeys and stuff like that. You can't use this one. Okay. Anyway. So the little thing right here, Zoopedia, it's actually really important for us to be able to figure out what it is we need. The temperature also is the same thing. We have things like to heat up the area or to cool down the area if they need snow or, you know, more desert-like. So that way they're able to have the temperature that they need. I don't really look at this stuff right here very often. Another thing with the guest interaction, we can actually make it to where guests can walk in and look around, or they have like these little pop up, like they almost like a little molehills to be able to look in and up close to the animals. So, is it saying I'd already done all the research? Ooh, I think it is. I think this is showing the research I've done already from my previous one. I thought I would have to start all over though. Well, I guess we'll find out. That might be why. Oh, and this is also another one. So, some species you can put together and intermix them to save on space. So, let me see which. My cat is in here. Which one it is? I want to say it's a gazelle. Yeah, so gazelles, you can put them with like tortoises or camels or oryx or whatever that's called. You just got to be careful though, because sometimes like you see how you have all four of these that the gazelle can be with. You go to the camel, sometimes they either have more animals or they don't have the same ones. So this one has all the same ones you can be with it, and then it also has the donkey and the giraffe as well added onto it. Go to the giraffe though. Oh wow, that is actually a lot. Giraffe gets along with a lot of them apparently, but so you get what I mean though. So you can't really, you got to be careful and make sure that all the animals that you put in there can intermix with all of each other. They can actually fight with each other and kill each other. And then say you accidentally build a climbable fencing for like monkeys and they get out. They will start running around like attacking each other and running around out here. So I guess we'll freak out and you'll get a lower score for that. So that's always fun. Sometimes I do it on purpose because I think it's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. I still haven't even put an animal in here. Okay. Anyway, back to figuring out an animal. Ooh, they have red pandas. That is so cute. Okay, so this one needs to be climb proof and 6.6 feet tall, which we can do. They only want 2 people in there at a time. Babies do not count, but once you have the babies turn into adults, you have to either release them to the wild, or you have to move them to a different enclosure or sell them. Obviously, the goal is to release them. So we need 2,000. Oh, they don't need that much space though. I'm trying to figure out something that needs at least more of that space. Ooh, foxes might be a good one. Let me see. Yep, a fox would work, because I can fit up to 7 of them in there. And that will take up that requirement for this side right here. So this one does not care if you have a mix and match of the males and females. Some of the animals, they will get upset if you have 2 males in there or too many females in there, and they will start fighting with each other at that point as well. That's always fun. Okay, so we're going to get foxes. I was about to say. Let's see. The ones you get for these points, the conservation points, you can, is it resell them? They cannot, so the ones for the cash cannot be released to the wild. If you get them with these ones, I can release these ones back to the wild if I want to. So, I'm not really too picky. Usually the ones with the conservation points are healthier. So let me see. So like this one right here. This one was apparently like a runt size. And then the longevity, like how much it's going to live or how much longer it has to live. The fertility, how likely it is to, make babies. Immunity is something we can fix. Immunity, we can put it in quarantine and do it that way and it'll get a little bit better. My worries always, though, are usually these 2. Is what I kind of look at. Because we don't really want, that bad of ones. So, as you can see, all of them are different. We actually have a good amount of foxes we can choose from. So they have like little medals on the ones that are already, they know are good. So I have 1,446 points. So I can get one of these one. I just can't get that one. But see, the fertility on this one is 17%. That means it's not as likely to have babies. I do like, oh no, that's 1,300. I'm not doing 1,300. Let's see, for 100. See, that one I can work her. So we're going to adopt that one. And then, let's see what the ones for money. So, that one fertility is good. That's all of them are bad. Ooh, this one's good as well. So we're going to do that male. And then I'm going to do 2 females, and then that'll give us some space to have babies turn to adults. And if I remember correctly, I want to say that inbreeding can happen. So they try not to have that happen. That's not a good thing. So let's see. Fertility is 17%. So don't want that one. If that's the only female I can really do, then I might choose that one. I might only have 1 female. Okay. So we're just going to adopt that 1 female for now. And then within like a certain amount of time, I'll get more choices. So refresh the list. Okay, so some of these are brand new. So let me see. Okay, so now we have this female. So we're going to adopt that one. Okay, there we go. So now they're all raiding in the trade center. So this is the trade center. Trade center. Didn't I get 3 males? I mean 2 males? Oh, go back over there, I guess. I need 1 more male. Okay, that one. And that one. Ooh, I can do that one. Okay. So, this is the trade center, for lack of a better word. So, right now, they are technically in this building right here. So, they're already right here. So, we're going to put them in quarantine. How is there no path? Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. I don't know why they did that. So, they're going to work right now on getting them into quarantine. Right now, I think only two, yeah, those 2, the keeper and the vet, should help with bringing them into here. So then when you click on this, right now there's 0 out of 8. So I can have up to 8 animals in here for quarantine. I think I have 4. So you see right now it says it's under quarantine. So this will tell me if they're sick. If they're sick, they'll help them get better. And then once they're cleared, it'll have a little check mark. If they end up getting sick, it'll turn red with like the little virus looking thing. So it looks like the caretaker also helps with it. So right now they're all under observation. So there isn't really much for people to do. Is that a... Yeah, so we have one of our guests right here. Oh no, that's a keeper. Never mind. My bad. Not a guest. So we have workers in here. So those are some of our workers as well. They automatically pop up when you put these up. So you don't need to hire those ones for the most part. They'll already have them in there. Sometimes it's good to have a couple extra on hand though, so these people can take a break. With the workers as well, now that we have some workers, you can see this right here. You can see their happiness, their energy, and then we can raise the amount of money they're getting or lower it, and that'll affect them as well if they get happy about the raise or not. We can do some training for them, and then what's cool as well, I'm going to create a work zone to show this to you guys. We can make a work zone, so gotta add these ones, these exhibits, the bathrooms and these stalls, and then each zone has to have these items here. So then that way, let's see, oops, not what I meant to do. So we'll make this called the front end. Okay, so all the workers who are assigned to this area will work for this area and this area only. The bigger you get, you can't just have them randomly going to places. It's not very efficient. So you can make work zones and assign people to those work zones, and they can just do those work zones only. You can put work zones. So like say I have this front end and then this one, I can make another one right here and it'll turn blue. So this means that it's in this work zone and another. So you can combine the work zones if you need to for whatever reason. I haven't personally combined them as of right now. The only things I might combine are like the staff buildings. So I don't have so many staff buildings. And then you can come over here to staff and start assigning them to work zones. So front end, front end, front end. And then these guys are just kind of assigned to like different buildings they're working in. So like the food, the information, and the soda place. Okay. So let's check in on our... Oh, yay, it's nice and sunny now, finally, too. Okay, so they're all good to go now. We can move them. And we're going to move them over to here. So as you can see, those people are now running to go grab them, now that they have a job to do. And then, I don't know if my park is open. Zoo. Yeah, okay, we're open. Huh. So now we can see that my money is going down because we're opening and we have people working, so we're having to pay them. Okay, so we got all our little foxes in, hoping that usually I think as soon as you put the first animal down, we should start having people come in. We'll see. Okay, so, oh, yep, there we go. There they are. So let me show you what that looks like, actually, before I go into making their... Ooh, look at that crowd. Ooh, hold on. Okay. We're going to do $5 and $4. So you can see. So, oops. They teleport through here. We can kind of see what happens. So, as you can see, people are just kind of appearing on those platforms. Kind of, sort of. Come on. Oh, I just missed it. Okay. As you can see, people appear on those platforms. And then they come through here, through these gates right here. And this is where they pay for the tickets. You can click on these people and kind of see what they're thinking. So right now they're thinking the zoo price ticket is fair. So they don't think it's great. They don't think it's too cheap. They don't think it's too expensive either. If they start thinking it's too expensive, they will tell you and they will not be happy about it. Sometimes if you put it outrageously priced, they will go back home. They won't come through the gates once they see the price of the ticket. I don't need to keep her heart just this minute. So what we do need to do... Oh, I'm going to keep it on pause for this so we're not wasting too much money. You're gonna want to look at this. So you just click on any of the animals in here. We can see from here that they have enough space for the 4 of them. It's getting a little on the low end though. So once this shows you that when it's green, you're good. We have terrain right here that they like. So they don't like long grass apparently. So we're going to add more short grass. I usually just kind of go overload with 1. And I definitely do this randomly. So obviously that's too much now. So they like soil. Put that at 30% though, so it doesn't overtake it. Oops, too small. And just kind of start filling it in. I'll probably just do that a little higher. There we go. And it just kind of slowly starts filling in. I'm trying to bring the short grass down. The soil is barely where they like it, so I have wiggle room. I should have just done the soil first. Okay, that goes a little faster. There we go. So you want to make sure you have like an even amount of both. And I just kind of go randomly to different places. Okay, so that should be good. Whoops. And then hard shelter is like where they sleep. We can do that in a little bit. So they have enough space. They have the terrain that they like. And then for the environment, oh, we can have a bunch. So they don't care if we have it completely covered and stuff. So usually this will give you like a certain percentage of how much they're able to have before they feel too crowded in it. And you can overfill it with trees and plants and they will not be happy. They want, sometimes for them, less is more. So by clicking on these right here, hold on, let me do that again. You can just click on these right here and it'll show you the plants and trees and stuff like that they prefer. And same thing with the rocks and the gardening stuff, like the flowers. It'll automatically take you to the ones they like more. So as you put these in, you'll see this right here go up. And because this one does not care about how much plants are in here, we can actually kind of go wild, which is nice because usually I have to be really careful about how much I put in here. Because especially with the trees, it can get filled up really fast, as you can see. I don't know what happens once we hit 100. I don't think it'll be an issue. I think they'll still be fine. So I'm just going to put maybe one more tree in here. It's not often I can just do whatever I want. And then, like I said, we have like different bushes, flowers we can put in here. Oops. With this game, with how much you can like design this, whatever I'm sitting on this, I can put grass on this wall if I want to, like that. So it's kind of fun. You can do interesting things with it. Move. Usually I just keep that up when I'm doing their thing because it makes it easier for me to keep an eye out on how much I'm using up. I haven't done this game in a while, and again, I'm not the best when it comes to decorating, but I do like this game because you can decorate. Let's see. Apparently I could put some cactuses in here. That'd be kind of cute, actually. Let's see, what else do we have? That one is meant for the wall, I believe. We have some of this. Another cool thing, I know we don't have a lot of space with this one. They are a little bit crowded. Let me see. So we can go to the terrain, go to this and push this down a little bit. Just ever so slightly. And then we can add water. And that becomes like their water source right there. They can actually use that as their water versus me having to put water in here. I just need to make sure that I still gave them enough space, because this will recalculate. Okay, so I still have enough space. When you put water, it takes away from the land area to add on to the water area. Oops. Nope. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is the water area. So when you put in water, it'll take away from the land area. So sometimes you kind of have to balance the two. And then, yeah. So I gotta be careful. So when they start having babies, they are going to get overcrowded. But I like adding this when I can because it kind of takes away from me having to make sure that their water is filled and working and not broken down. Okay, we were at nature. I'm just going to put some random stuff to make this cute. And then we can just throw in some random rocks again. That is too big. You also got to be careful because, like, especially if they are like non-climbing needs for fencing. If you put things up close to it or the trees too close to the fencing, they can climb these and get out still. Had that happen too. And I did not know that. So that was not on purpose. Rocks, thankfully, do not count towards the plants or the coverage. So you can put as many rocks as you want, and it does not count towards this. It just does make it nice when you're trying to create places like homes and stuff. Let's see. Okay. And then let's see. Okay. So now I'm also wanting to kind of show you how using rocks for their Okay, so as you can see here, oopsies, they need hard shelter. So usually what you can do for hard shelter is you can come over here to shelters, and I can just use one of these if I want to, if I don't feel like building my own. Another way you can do it, and this isn't the only way, there's multiple ways you can do this, but another way we can do this is by getting rocks. Oh, too big. Yep, still too big. Okay, that would work. So let's just say put some rocks right here. And kind of build. Oops, I'm gonna have to push you. There we go. I could just build like that almost. Make it a little bit taller if I want to. Though they're short animals. I don't need to make it look taller for these animals. So we're gonna delete that. And then I typically find like flat rocks. These ones right here kind of makes it easier. I'll have to adjust those, but I'm just going to put them up here just for quick access. And maybe one more right here. Okay. So let me fix these real fast. That one does that. Okay. Let's push this in. I try not to have it go over the walls. Okay. There we go. So that one's covering that part right there. So let's get this one and fix this a little bit. Get that one out. And start sliding this over. Oops. Okay. Get that one. Okay, and then just do this one. So then we have that right there. So if we click on them, see right now it's at a 0. When I do this, we're at 70% now. So it's still not perfect for them. Apparently they do need a little bit more. So then what we can do Move this one forward. We're gonna do it like that. And then I should be able to do this with like 2 more, I want to say. Okay, at least we're gonna try. We might have to add a 3rd one. Oops. Okay, and then this one. Okay, so let me see if that worked. So we're at 70% now. How did that one go down to 12% now? Is it because it's not completely covered? Let me try. It looks pretty covered to me. Interesting. I haven't really had an issue with that before. Well, you get the picture. I already messed around with it a little bit more, but so I can make more hard space for them right here for them to, you know, be able to sleep. And then I can also add in bedding for them. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's gonna fix it, but we were at 70 when we had smaller. Usually they don't care if I make it bigger. So let me see what happens if I put this back in. No, so that made it even worse. Okay, so I'm going to keep that one right there so they have some of what they need. And then for now, we'll add, oops. We can also add in one of these. And then I'll move that. Copy. Okay. So then let's see how much space that gives us. Okay, there we go. So we got that now. We got their little home area. So we got this is good. So now they're enrichment. So this is the stuff that keep them entertained so they don't go crazy. As you can see, we have a bunch of the stuff right here. It looks like my previous research kind of carried on into this game, which will help us, which means a lot of the ones I'm going to have to do then is for like decorations. So let's get them a ball to play with. So we need 12 points here, and then toy enrichment is 273. So let's see. We have some scent markers. We'll place a couple of these around. Let's see what else. Ooh, we have like a little water toy for them. Put that right. Oh, nope, can't. We'll put that one right there. And then let's see what else. We can have a small ball for them. Let's get a ducky. So for food, where is it? We have a large food tray right here. And just in case, I still put one of these in here for their drinking water, just in case, because sometimes these can get contaminated. Okay, a feeder. Okay, so we met this one. Let me try this one. Okay, now we met, oops, now we met this one as well. So then, another thing we can do is, this is an animal burrow. It usually comes with the camera as well. So that shadow right here, oh, you can't really see me pointing, but the shadow you see on here, that will be like the underground area that they're in. This is like another way that we can have like a hard shelter for them. If the animals can get stressed, so let's see, let me show you. So they can get stressed. So when they get too stressed out, they're going to try to run and hide, which is what a lot of this is for as well, besides taking shelter in, you know, hot or rain. They can go in here too to try to hide. If they don't have a way to hide, if they get too stressed out, you can actually get protesters to come and protest at your zoo. And your animals get sick and they don't do so well. So we have our first one right here. Let me see. Kind of need to recover some money. But first, now we have this area. So I want to say this area was 6,100 feet. Okay, so let's see what animal we can get with that one. Oh, 1 second. I need to make sure this fence is high enough, and I know I messed with it. Zoopedia. 10 feet tall. Okay, so glad I did not hit play yet. Edit barrier. Because they need this to be 10 feet tall. And we were on half of that. So they could have jumped our fences. Okay. There we go. Now they cannot jump our fences. As you see, it kind of messes with this one as well when you have them connected like this, but it's not so bad. Okay, anyway, back to animals. Let's see which one we want to do next. So, we have the little Phoenix fox. Oh, that's cute. Oh, wow, 50. That is a lot. Okay. A moose, a meerkat. I might do a meerkat. How many do you need again? So between 2 and 12. How much space? That actually will give you 30. Okay, 30. I have up to 30. Okay, that would work actually. Okay. Because then now give them room to grow. So again, we're back to here. That's too many points. I might do her. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I can do that one. One female. Oof. Okay, let's take the pick. Which one is worse? Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do that one. Because I don't have any other ones. Yeah, and the thing isn't gonna refresh for right now. Okay. So we have 2 right now. So let's go ahead and put them into the quarantine. We can start having the people walk around. Oh, I almost forgot something really important for these. The learning aspect. Okay, so what we can do for learning, we can have these up right here. So these are like little information boards. These are education speakers, so you can put them on right here, and it'll talk about whatever animal's in there. What we can also do is having a talking point, and this is where like an education person who's here to be able to teach you about these animals, you can put these right here next to them, and they'll come here every so often and start talking and gather a crowd. You can have seating areas that are attached to this. I usually do these like it's big animals like the lions, the cheetahs, the elephants, things like that of that nature. Not usually for the small animals though. This right here is a habitat webcam, which is a good way to promote your zoo, because now you have like an online presence as well, watching these animals sleep. Kind of weird, but you know what? People like it. People dig it. So the way you do this, you click on this. It'll find out which ones are next to you. So you can click on red fox. Right here, you're going to do the same thing. Click on red fox. So then this has a range. So you can fix that range if you want to. Now you just got to be careful that this range doesn't interfere with this range. It's going to go into here. And so when animals get over here, they can sometimes get like a little stressed out from the noise. A way that we can kind of help with that is putting these ambiance speakers in here. And I usually put them on the trees. You can click on it and then just pick one that you want. So we're going to just do Birds of the Jungle. And it kind of helps with the noise in here for them. And I love it when I do this and I find out it's in the middle of nothing. Okay, there we go. So it kind of helps them feel more calm as well. And then another thing we can put on here for learning, because again, our main goal is to educate people about this. I'll talk about these in a second too. Where is the other one? Okay, the Conservation Education Board. So this can help you educate people about certain things. So we are dealing with like the foxes. So we have things in here that we can put. So amphibian extinction. If you want to, you can kind of make it related to the area that you're in. So this can be like with our like little critters and stuff like that. We have the bee population decline, deforestation, domestication, ecological restoration, ecotourism, climate change, invasive species, land sharing versus land sparing, overexploitation, poaching, and exotic pet trade. I might do that one because I kind of feel like that matches with foxes as exotic pets, you know. Let's see, what else do we have? Species reintroduction, repair of the ozone layer, population fragmentation. Okay, yeah. And it's cool because right here it kind of tells you like what it's about to even educate us, which is kind of cool. And a cool thing about this though is that I can replace an image. So I have all these images, right? So if I wanted to, obviously this is not going to match, but we're just going to show you. I already have some in here, so from other parks I was doing. So right here, this is now showing the park map. So this is really cool if you want to like put down what looks to be like areas showing your park map. I kind of like to steal photos offline about for different park maps and stuff like that and put it on here. I have little areas where it's like a parking area and in a walk-in area where you buy your tickets pretty much. And in those areas I have like little TV screens that show like the ticket prices. Let's see. So we have like that one right there. That's another one. The San Diego Zoo. I know at one point I had, okay, so this one right here is the, can't really see it, but the ticket prices as well. So it's cool. So a lot of the stuff is like really, really customizable. Like you can even put your own photos into this, which I really like. So obviously for right now, we're not using that one. We're going to use the default one, which is this one. I'm trying to see like what. That's cute. Yeah, so you can kind of get like a little pick idea of like a lot of the photos they already have. Go back to the default though. But I really like that. I think it's a really cute touch on making it personalized. Let's see. Okay, so we have that one right there. I kind of want to show you now. Okay, hold on. I'm going to save this. Save. And go to the main menu. Hopefully I didn't delete this part, because apparently I accidentally deleted my Gator Land, and I'm really upset about that still. I worked a long time off that Gator Land with my streaming before I had to take a break. So that actually makes me really sad. Okay, I want to say though, okay, that's hiding the autosaves. Now I know I would not delete my San Diego Zoo. There ain't no way. There has to be. I see, and this is my issue. I know I didn't. I know I did not delete that. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I guess so. Okay. That is weird. Okay. So now I'm going to get really upset. How did those ones get deleted? Oh, I was so excited to show you. Dang. Okay, well, that makes me sad. I had like a whole entrance built, and you can see like the little ticket machines and stuff like that with like the little TV screen showing you like the ticket prices and all of that. And it was really cute. Okay, anyway, back to that one, I guess. I'm going to have to figure out what happened to those saves. Okay, so I'm going to do this one right here, and then probably going to call it quits for today. But you can see how many people are pouring in now. So people are already over here, you know, in line for a drink, in the information area as well, to telling them about stuff about the park, I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, they give you like audio guides, adoption packs, umbrellas. Okay, I guess so. Interesting. So that's what that gives you, I guess. People are buying food, using the restrooms. Okay, perfect. And then I just want to make sure. Okay, nobody's complaining about being able to see these buildings right here. So that's good. People are starting to walk over here and coming over here. Let's see what they're saying about this. Amazing place. Love that. The zoo is not overcrowded. The zoo is great. And as you can see, their education thing is going up as well. I'm going to need a refreshment soon. It's so hot. Another really cool thing about this is we could always as well, facilities, so like drink stalls, we have like a couple machines right here. So let's do a pip shot one and the gulpy. But again, wherever we have these things, we need bins. If not, they will just throw it on the ground. The people will also start complaining if you don't have seating, due to it being too much walking and needing to sit down and rest, which is a valid concern. So right now you see they're all crowding up right here because that is the only one we have right now. So they actually just passed quarantine. Uh-oh, I'm losing money. Okay, let's get these two guys. Put them over here. And, okay. So, what time is it? 5:15? Okay, so they should be leaving the park pretty soon. Well, no, they're not going to leave. It's just going to turn the next day. They don't ever really leave. They stay here for like months on end. Okay, I'm kind of leaving them here. I'm waiting for these guys to get in here. I usually try to keep it to where it's not dark, because then it's kind of hard for me to see. I don't like really playing this in the dark. So let me actually fix that really fast. So I need to be 5 o'clock. Okay. Okay, it'll fix itself. Okay, so terrain. Hopefully. They like sand a lot. So we're just going to start off with sand. And then we can add in the other things. So now it's starting to become morning again. Okay. So when we do this, too hot, okay. Zoo is great. Okay, so they're not complaining too much yet about these animals, but they will start complaining when they see that they don't have anything that they really need or like. Okay, so let's add in some grass. Okay. We can add in a little bit of rock. And soil. They need soil. Kind of want more sand in this though. Okay. Okay, so they got everything they need. This is apparently good enough for them. They have more than plenty enough space to grow in here. And then, as you can see right here, they only can have so much. So, trees take a bunch of space. And I think they're trying to use that so you can't use like so many trees. Oopsies. Delete. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Environment. That's. Thank you. That is what I was trying to do. Okay. So, I do want to put some trees in here. I don't like having no trees in the area. I do need this up though so I can see how much. That one took up a bunch. Okay. That is going to be the only tree, apparently. Gee, does this one have the cactuses? Because I feel like this looks like an area that would have cactuses. There we go. Nope. I am actually going to add in some water. Kind of like what I did for the other one. Just ever so slightly. Some nice calm water. There we go. It apparently does not like these plants. I got the wrong ones apparently. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, I think it took up a lot of space because it actually wasn't the right tree. Sometimes they still take up a lot of space either way. I think that one was an issue of it being not the right tree for this area. Let's try it out. Can I get another tree in here? Yeah, still kind of took up a lot of space. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is some tall reeds. Okay, I'm not going to use those. Four. Interesting. Okay, whatever. So then... Again, I'm not really good at decorating. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what else I got. Probably should let it go brighter in the day so it's not so dark. Trying to see what that is. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay, hold on. There we go. Wait, the little guy just ran. So yeah, you can see the stress is going down right there. Jesus, I'm just trying to make it brighter up here. It's only 7 o'clock though. Okay, let's see. What else can I put in here? Oh, that is thick. Okay, so we're almost to where it needs it to be. I'm just gonna start throwing some rocks in here. Okay, I know with these meerkats, they're gonna definitely want areas to hide. Let me think. So I know they need hard shelter, and let me look in their habitat area. Yep, they have some burrows as well. So we're definitely gonna help them hide. It makes them happy. And I believe that should help count for their hard. Yep, hard shelter is now taken care of. Okay, so then let's see their enrichment items. We have a bubble machine, a little tunnel for them, a water jet. We can put that right there. Put another one right here, I guess. And, oh yeah, that's gonna get moved. A ball. Let's see. Whoops. There we go. And then food enrichment. The only food enrichment they really have is this one. So I don't know if that's enough. I hate these, they're so tiny. Okay, yeah, so that counts for their food enrichment. Okay, so they're good now. So then now what we can do is see this and nope, okay. Go back over here to this. Turn this around. Right here. We're gonna get one of these speakers. A little ambience one for them as well so that they don't feel overwhelmed. Turn that one on for them. We're gonna just do birds of the jungle as well. Or they kind of like that. We'll do desert nice. Okay, and then we got this right here for the meerkat. And then the range will go like that. The meerkat. And then the next important thing for these items are, you're gonna want these. So these are donation bins. These bins will help me get more money. So as you can see, they're already starting to throw money into here. And this actually, besides the, you know, the sales from the items and stuff like that, this is just like extra money. So, oops. Got $100 so far. And then for this one, see? $940. So it's a good way. The more they are used to this animal and it's not new anymore, the less money they'll give. There's a trash can right here. I probably just don't have enough people to clean. Let me hire another caretaker. Staff, caretaker. Okay. So, yeah. And then I should be able to do marketing as well. Hold on. Let me see that again. Finances, marketing. So yeah, I can do marketing. And depending how much money I want to spend is how much it'll impact. So I don't have that much money right now, so I'm just gonna go a box advert. Okay, and we're not gonna renew it once it's done. Okay, so what did I get? Okay, so guest numbers. I have at least 300 guests right now in the zoo. So that's cool. That's a lot. Exhibit species are not these. These are habitat species. So exhibit species, just so we can get that one done as well. I know I just said I was going to be done after this one, but let me just show you this really fast. So facilities, blah, blah, blah. Animal exhibits. Okay, so we got these. These fellas. So these are like your snakes, your spiders, your lizards, and all of that fun stuff. So we can find these as well in here in the exhibit trading. So let's see, I'm going to do a frog. So the same thing, you got to check these kind of things. So species data, I can have up to 4. So we're going to get 2 right now so they have space for babies. So that one or that one or that one. We're going to go for that one. That one or that one. Ooh. We're just going to go for that one, I guess. Okay. So these ones I don't typically send to the quarantine most times. Sometimes I need to send them back, but I've had pretty good luck with not needing to. So we have axolotls, we have the frogs, a boa, constrictor, spiders. These ones you need a bigger exhibit, but I'll show you guys next time. We have a newts, more snakes, turtles, geckos, lizards, bats, butterflies, bugs, scorpions, more bugs, more frogs. So So yeah, it's all like those kind of things in here. We'll do one of these guys. How many can I have of you guys in here? 2. Okay. So, maybe. No. No. Okay, so we're going to get you. Then that one, or this one. Nope, we're going to get you. Okay, so we're going to send these guys in here. And then I'll show you how we can set up their areas to make it look nice. So just click on here right here. Let's pause it for a second. So we have our frogs in here. So it's kind of hard to honestly see them at times. I see one right here. Where's the other one? So that's that one right there. Where is my other dude? It's probably swimming, I'm guessing. Okay, so yeah, there's that one. Where was the other one? Oh, he's right there. Okay, yeah, so sometimes a little bit hard to see them, but they are kind of key to have in here. So let's talk back over here. He shows you what animals are in here and how they're doing. Again, it looks like I already unlocked a bunch of this. Okay, so then we can add stuff to make them feel better. So we're gonna have some logs, some lights, and stuff like that. Okay, so I haven't reached level 3 here. So what I can do is start researching level 3 for these guys to make them feel more comfortable in here. Climate. We have to mess with their climate to make sure they feel good. I think just lightly on that one. Trying to see what the other one is. Nope, just slightly. I know, I'm trying to fix it. Okay, so that one's okay. And then obviously, since we don't really have anybody on this side right now, or the sides right here, we can actually close 3 of the sides up. So, okay. So now they're all closed up. So we don't really want to leave it plain like that, kind of boring. So they have 3D ones too, but I probably just haven't researched it. So for now, it kind of makes it look, you know, more natural for them right there. Okay. And then we added more stuff for them. We added background so it doesn't look, you know, too off. Okay. So that one is good. I do need to add it into my work zone or nobody will take care of it. And then same thing for this one. I don't have anything for them, so I do actually have a research for them. We can fix their height, their climate though. Oops. Let's do like that. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so now they're both good that way. We can close window 1, 3, and 4, and do the same thing. So this one I do have a 3D at least, so you see it kind of juts out. Or I can just get that one right there. So I kind of like to get the 3D looking ones. I kind of feel like they look nicer. And then maybe in the back we can use a 2D one, if anything, like that. There we go. So, oops. 2D. And again, just like with everything else, I can add in like my own things. So again, yeah, I can add in my own stuff in here if I want to. But I kind of like just stick with these for these things. Okay. And then, yeah, so same thing as these. We have like these little educational areas. So American Bullfrog, Oops. And then this one right here for the iguana. And then just like what we have over here, we want one of these. So we're going to, oops, I don't mean to move it. I meant to copy it. So you're going to want one of these right here so they can donate to it as well. Because they will love to donate for these things. So let's just play that out for a second. So now people are starting to think the tickets are underpriced. Oops. Because we're starting to, oh my gosh. Because we are starting to add more stuff to this. So they're now over here trying to look for these. So we got this one now. So let's claim that. They want us to have at least 800 guests. We have at 452 right now. And then get $500. I've only gotten 64, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. So let's start raising the price. Let's do $7 and $6. And let's see if people still think it's underpriced. Yeah, I guess they do. Usually that would go away almost right away. There we go. Now they're thinking it's okay. I think. Hold on, let's just check it out. Okay, it's fair. Not great, but fair. We'll take it. So, yeah, see, $62 already for these ones. Ooh, the red fox is about to have an offspring. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what I mean by climbing. They can climb on these things. And it is possible they can jump over that. So, yeah. Okay, well, she's about to lay down to have her babies. Let's see how many she has. Because they can have... Some of these animals can have multiple babies. It's not like a one baby per type thing. Come on. Sometimes they take a while just to sit down and start having their babies. There she goes. Or not. Did I miss it? I'm just waiting for them to say that an animal has escaped over here. Did I miss the babies? I don't want to like exit out of this if I missed the babies. If I didn't miss the babies, I would be really upset. I'm glad to see that they like climbing on this. I just hope they don't jump over the fence. Come on. I don't think I missed the baby. I must have missed the babies. I don't see any babies around here. I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if she's like stuck or something. Well, she's supposed to be having a baby. I just don't know why she keeps jumping back and forth. And I don't think there's any babies. Oh, they're hungry. Yeah, there's no babies. Okay, but why hasn't anybody came to feed them? It's accessible. Okay, I'm going to move her and see if that helps. I'm going to move you. Oh, that's not what I mean. I should be able... Okay, there you go. Box animal. Okay, we're going to see if that helps with the baby coming. Offspring imminent. Okay, so I did not miss it. I might have to add another keeper. It might be one keeper is not enough now. Okay, so I need to see. I really want to see her having the baby. I want to see how many we get. Come on, lay down. Okay, I might try to speed up it a little bit. I'm hoping I'm not losing like a ton of money while just standing here waiting. But I keep saying the offspring is imminent, so it should come. I hate how long it can take sometimes. Okay, so there's that person right there. Hopefully he's going to give them food. Okay, so now we're looking at camera. Oh, where is she? Okay, there she is. Are you going to have your babies in here? That'd be perfectly fine. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, so she had 3 babies. Oh, look at that. Look at them babies. Okay, so. Oh, okay. What is. I know. Okay, I do need to put them in. I need to put these in my. Okay, hold on. Staff. Work zones. There we go. Edit work zone 1. Okay, so now those are in the work zone as well. And I do need to hire some more keepers. So I want to say they only, I only have 1 keeper. Let's add 2 more keepers now. And then front end and front end. Front end. Okay. So there we go. Anyways. Okay, let me just see what people are thinking, and then for real, I will have to get off. Having a great time. Red foxes and meerkat is good. Baby meerkat. Oh, we missed a baby meerkat being born. No. I don't need a security guard right now. Okay. Okay, so those are fine. I can delete these. Delete. We have 1 person visiting right now. Okay. And what's this? What do we get now? Okay. That is completely fine. Okay. So, seems like people are happy. As you can see, I told you, like, it gets really crowded. Okay, I thought I told the zoo to close at 5. Oh, that was 5 in the morning. I knew that. Okay, so 7. We'll do 7 to 6. Or 7 to 5. Okay, so people, the zoo feels pretty small. Okay, I do get that. Habitat 1 walls. Ooh, I don't have mechanic. There we go. Mechanic. Front end. There we go. So, yeah. There we go. Let him fix those barriers. Okay, anyways. So, as you can see, it does get really crowded. So, having these wide areas for them to walk is helpful. Again, the further back we go, like we've only used like this little tiny space right here. We have all of this to work with. So the further back you go, the less people are likely to be back there. Another way that I like to get people over here is like having multiple entrances almost. So like those little spawner things, I kind of make like another one over here to make it seem like there's like 2 entrances into the zoo. And then I also have like you can build trams. So let me show you that real fast. We can build like different like trams. So like they have like a train, a monorail, and stuff like that. And to get from like one side of the park to the other, or just like to go around in an enclosure as like a little, you know, ride to see animals. So that's kind of ways to get people to go to like different areas. We can also, to get people to walk around more, kind of disperse a little bit, we have like these tour points, and they can go like on guided tours from point A to Z, and you can choose where and how they do it. And it kind of gets them walking a bit. Ooh, let me see. Okay. So look, hold on. This area obviously doesn't have power, so apparently I saved this a little bit. Obviously, this is still crooked. I gotta fix that. I am gonna show this. I swear I'll get off at some point. Okay, so when you use this, I have like the tickets things for it. I don't think it's turning on though right now because there might not be power over here. No, there is power, so why is it not turning on? So I don't know why this is not turned on. Okay, anyways. Okay, so yeah. So this is kind of like what it looked like for me. So these are information booths right here. Oh. Okay. There we go. So these are information booths. So the way I had it set up at my last one is that before you got into like the actual park area where like the little, you know, I forgot the word. Not the spawners, but these things right here. You had to go walking past this. And obviously people went up to these, you know, to talk and stuff like that. So make it look like people were queuing up to buy tickets. Had this spelled out, obviously. And then I had these printed on here to make it look like you can see the ticket prices. And then you would walk to the little turnstile to be able to turn in your ticket right here. And then come in. So the spawning point and where you can enter the zoo was like two different areas to kind of look like the before you went to the park area and then after you open the park area. But yeah, I think these things are so adorable and they look so cute, and kind of want to like do this again. I loved doing this. Okay, anyway, I just want to show you that. Delete that because I was still really upset that I lost that whole park apparently. But yeah, so this is what we have so far. Our little area right here for the staff, our little eating and resting area, and then our two first exhibits. And we have $37,000. We are almost the amount of money that we started with, and we built all this with so far. So we are making money, so that is good. And then we are at 793 people. We're actually really close to that 800 goal right here. Actually, so I'm gonna let it. I'm horrible, I know. There we go. Got that one out of the way. Okay, so we're at 805 people now. We have $40,000 again, so we're at the amount of money that we started with. So we are definitely making profit on this game. I'm definitely excited to expand this because, as I said, we have all of this space right here to work with. So I am thinking about doing Planet Zoo again. Obviously, I have started doing Sims again as well. So I'm going to be coming up with like a schedule to be able to kind of go back and forth with these games. So you guys can kind of expect what game I'm playing. But for next week, I am going to be out of the state. So I will not be able to stream next week. So we're going to have to skip a week. And then I will do Sims on that one coming up again. So, yeah. It was great. I really appreciate everyone who was here. I went past midnight. I was only going to go to midnight, but I kept getting distracted by everything else I was doing. So, yeah. Good night.